Hey everybody, Crosshair here today, and today we're going to be doing a review and shooting test of an amazing airsoft sniper rifle, and that is the VSR-10 Airsoft Sniper Rifle. Hey everybody, and like I said, we're going to be doing a review and shooting test of the VSR-10 Sniper Rifle. Now, I picked this VSR-10 up at my local airsoft arena slash airsoft store. I go to the Oregon Airsoft Arena. That's my local airsoft arena and store, and they hooked me up with this gun for about $130. There's so many different companies and airsoft stores and stuff that sell the VSR-10, and so that's why I'm just kind of summing it up as a VSR-10 review rather than, you know, the Tokyo Marui VSR-10, you know, all these other companies that make the VSR-10. But if you want to know a place where you can go pick up a decent VSR-10 sniper rifle, I'll put a few links in the description below of websites like ebike.com, Airsoft GI, other stuff like that. I'll even put a few links of ones that are on Amazon that are better quality ones, because there are some out there that aren't really that good of a quality VSR-10. There's some that are kind of crappier. And so when you're looking at VSR-10s, I'd recommend looking at the velocity and making sure that it's at least above 450, because for a sniper rifle, you kind of want it to be above 450, at least 400, because you're going to be taking those long-range shots, and you want it to be accurate, you know, above 100 feet. Because a lot of outdoor ranges that you're going to be sniping at, they have restrictions. I think mine 75 feet's the minimum you can, like the farthest you can, like the closest you can be to somebody 75 feet, and if you shoot them anywhere closer than that with a sniper rifle, it doesn't count because they're higher powered guns, and that's why snipers carry around a pistol with themselves. I carry around my Elite Force 1911 TAC. I'm actually probably going to be investing soon in one of the new airsoft Glocks, because I think those are pretty awesome. I really like Glocks. I like shooting real Glock firearms. And so I'm probably going to be upgrading from the 1911. It's a great gun. Done a review on this in the past. I'm going to do a new review on the Elite Force 1911 TAC because I got a new model of it. This black one, I think it's the Gen 2 or Gen 3 of the Elite Force 1911 series. This is my old one that I did a review on. Pretty much the same gun. So if you're interested in a 1911 high quality CO2 powered pistol, go check out those reviews on my channel. But let's get into the review of the VSR-10 Airsoft Sniper Rifle. Now right off the bat, this is a really well priced airsoft sniper to get into sniping, but also to have a really good quality sniper rifle. There's tons of airsoft snipers, but I think this is, in my opinion and a lot of other airsofters' opinion, this is probably the best airsoft sniper to get started with. And just in general, this is going to last you a long time, and it doesn't even need to be a beginner airsoft sniper. You can, you know, pick this up if you've been airsofting for a long time, and it's just a good quality airsoft sniper. If any of you are familiar with Navrich, the pretty famous airsoft sniper, he used a VSR-10 sniper for a long time, and that's how he got started with his YouTube channel. And if you go check out his YouTube channel, there's plenty of videos and footage of him using it in his wars, and this thing's crazy accurate and powerful. These are really also very upgradable, and that's a pro for me. I think that's awesome to get an airsoft gun that's popular enough to be upgradable. You can get different parts to make it more powerful. So those are a few things, pros and cons about the gun. Well, those are a few pros, sorry. Some cons about the gun. I haven't really been able to find that many, but I mean, there's other airsoft guns that you can, airsoft rifles, snipers that you can pay a lot more money for. There's some CO2 ones, some that aren't bolt action. I honestly prefer bolt action because it gives you that realistic feeling of, you know, a military sniper rifle that they used to use, and they're just so cool. Being able to pull it back, pull the bolt back, push it forward, close it, and pull the trigger. That's another pro of this gun, is it's really quiet. Like, I was letting my friend use it in an airsoft war just so I could, you know, I don't want to say experience getting shot by it, but I was just curious, like, if I would be able to hear it from farther away. And he made a shot on me about 100 feet away, and I had no idea where it was coming from. Didn't hear it, nothing. It's really quiet. Compared to pellet rifles or BB rifles that are really loud and have kick, this is just so much fun to shoot. It's really powerful, it's accurate, it's quiet, and there's no recoil at all. Like, you can hold it right here and just psh, and your scope's not going to move at all. You're going to be able to keep your target in the sights. This thing's insanely accurate once you center it in with a decent scope. This scope's, I got this one for pretty cheap. It was about $30. It's a 3x9 scope. It zooms in really far. If you want to take a look at it, it's Pinty brand. I just wanted to find a cheaper scope. It's about 30 bucks, really good quality, works really well. It actually, if you put a battery in it, you can illuminate the crosshairs, either red or green, depending on the light situation in your area. I don't tend to use that, honestly, very often, but sometimes if I'm shooting in lower light situations, it's kind of nice to use the green. Few more, I guess. Another one's con is every time you take the magazine out, and by the way, it's right here on the bottom, right here, you just slide it in like that, it clicks, and you press this button and it comes out. A BB always pops out every single time. It's not a huge issue, but you do have a 30 round clip, and that might not seem like a lot, but when you're sniping, it takes a while to get rid of 30 shots. You're not, you know, using like an AEG rifle and going, you know, you're finding a target, shooting it, looking for another one, shooting it. It takes a while to get rid of 30 shots, so it's really not that bad. If you want to get extra magazines, you can. I mean, it's nice, but it's really not that necessary. That's the nice thing about sniping, is you just kind of sink down, you find a spot. There's two different types of snipers. There's an active sniper and a stationary sniper. An active sniper, you're moving around a lot from place to place with some camo on. And a stationary sniper, you're gonna find one spot and you're just gonna kind of settle down and shoot people across the field and kind of stay there the entire game. And if your, you know, position's compromised, then you'll move. But I tend to be a active sniper. I like to move around a lot. But if you need to get some extra magazines, they're not too expensive online. Just make sure that you're getting the right one for your gun. I always recommend getting guns at an airsoft store nearby, but if you don't have that, obviously get it online, do a lot of research, watch videos like this. The VSR-10's a great gun. I want to keep the review kind of short. Honestly, there's just not too much to say. It's a really simple gun. All you're gonna do is pull the bolt back like I showed you before, pull the trigger, that's literally it. Filling up the magazine is simple. You're just gonna, you know, with a speed loader or by finger, speed loader is easier, just push it in, 30 BBs, and you know, like I said, slide it in the bottom of the gun, it clicks, and you're ready to shoot. For those of you interested in where the hop-up is, it's right here, and it's just this little metal, you know, piece right here that you can slide forward and backwards for the hop-up. If you're wondering what this green here is, it's just some green tape that I got so that I could wrap my gun. It's kind of like hockey tape. It has good grip, and that way the front of my gun doesn't get ruined, and I add some camouflage to it when I'm out shooting out there. It does normally have an orange tip on the front. You can kind of see it peeking through there, but I covered it all with tape. That's just personally what I did for mine, so that it's not bumping up against things and scratching, and it adds a little bit of nice camouflage to it, so when I'm poking it through a bush or something, it doesn't stand out as much. I'd also really recommend getting, like I said, a pistol, sidearm for when you're sniping, because there's nothing you can do if somebody's closer than that, you know, certain limit that you can shoot them from. And also some camouflage clothing. If you want to see what I use, I'm going to do a review on this outfit actually, but it's basically a active sniper ghillie suit, and it's called a leafy suit. Now this is the pants. Basically, it's just this mesh clothing that you can put over your clothing, and it's really light, it doesn't snag too much. Here's the pants, here's the top, it just zips up, it has a hood on it. It's honestly really, really good camouflage. It covers up your vest or your gear underneath, and it's honestly, it's not too warm because it's really light mesh material. It's great. And if you're a sniper, you're really gonna wanna have that camouflage. So I would definitely recommend investing in those different things if you're gonna, you know, start being a sniper in airsoft. But other than that, that's kind of all I have to say about this rifle. It's a really good rifle. It looks great. It just looks like a traditional sniper rifle. It looks similar to a pellet rifle. This is my pellet rifle. And so if you're familiar shooting, you know, 22 long rifles, pellet rifles, anything like that, it's gonna be very familiar to you. And that's kind of all I got to say. Let's get into my favorite part of the video, and that is the shooting test. Hey guys, Crosshair here, and like I said, we're going to be doing a shooting test of the Airsoft VSR-10 sniper rifle. I'm using 0.4 gram BBs. Like I said, well, I forgot to mention this before, sorry, you're going to want to use heavier BBs in an Airsoft sniper rifle because it's higher powered and it can cause, you know, spinning BBs. So you're going to want a heavier BB so that it's more accurate. They're a little bit more expensive, but it's definitely worth it. I'm using 0.4 grams. You could use 0.3s to 0.4s. It doesn't really matter as long as it's heavier. I'm putting a few in my magazine right now, and I'm going to have a camera pointing downrange at my target. There's already some shots on the target, but you'll be able to see, it's a shoot and see target, so you'll be able to see when the BBs are hitting it. And also I'll have a camera pointing at me so you can see me shooting and the target that I'm shooting at the same time. So I've got about 10-ish BBs in here. I'll shoot 5 of them and then we'll look at the target. Like I showed you before, you just push it in the bottom just like that. It's a bolt action sniper rifle, so you're gonna pull the bolt back, push it forward, and clamp it down. The safety is right next to the bolt, so backwards means that it's on safe, push it forwards means that you're off safe. Alright, here we go. Hey guys, Crosshair here, and it looks like we're at the end of the video. I've gone through a pretty, I wouldn't say in-depth review of the VSR-10, but I've covered a lot of important things about it and about airsoft sniping in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed the information that I put into this video. I also hope you guys enjoyed the shooting test. It wasn't anything, you know, super in-depth as well. Just a little video of how to shoot the gun and some of the accuracy. I was, you know, just free holding the gun, so it wasn't like set on a stand or anything, but I think it showed some pretty darn good accuracy from free holding. The reason I did that in this video is because a lot of the time when we're out there in the field, I'm personally free holding the gun, and it got within a pretty darn good cluster. There was a few shots shot in the same hole. It's a really, really accurate gun. I was only about 50 feet away, just to give you an example. And you're gonna be shooting probably more like double that farther away, but you're definitely gonna be able to hit a human-sized target easily with this gun as long as you have a good scope on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video review and shooting of the VSR-10 Airsoft Sniper Rifle. You guys have a great day. Crosshair signing off.